Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your relationship coach, your brother Andrew Spama. I'm coming to you from South Africa, and I appreciate every minute that I find to come interact with you on matters relating to relationships. I believe that life is about relationships. There are relationships that we build and we form with the people around us. The relationships start with our parents. Thank you very much for Katu for coming through. We form relationships with our parents. We form relationships with our siblings at home and the community, our neighbors. Then we go to school. We form relationships, our colleagues at work, people that we interact with in life. We form such relationships. So, and also the other thing that we also don't realize is the importance of forming good and healthy relationships with our environment, the good and healthy relationships with also things like money, things like work itself, but also having a clear, good relationship with the future, and also having a good and clear relationship with the past. Because all this, they are important. I would say, Murakani, that it is important that as we live our lives, we build and form clear and good relationships. Now, when you talk about relationships with your past, it's those things, good or bad, that might happen or they have happened in the past. Because if you don't build and form good relationships with your past, you might find that your past keeps on holding you back, especially when we talk about negative things that might have happened in the past. You find that you are making your decision based on your experiences, your past experiences. As such, they hold you back and you are not able to progress in life based on your past experiences. There are some of us that are making relationships based on that are making decisions about relationships based on the experiences, the negative experiences that we had. Some of us, it's not our own experiences, but it's the experiences of those that we lived with, those that we shared some intimate time with. It might be your parents. Your parents had a particular experience in their lives, and that experience now is affecting you in how you are making decisions. And also, there might be also some good moments that you have enjoyed in your life, and now because it is nice, instead of you moving on and wanting to experience something new, something great, you are always asking, but can't I go back to those days, those times when it was nice? So in life, when you don't have a good relationship with your past can actually become a stumbling block for your progress, all right? And then now also, when you've got also a challenge of those that have got a bad relationship with the future. In other words, when you look at the future, you are more worried. You are asking yourself, you look at your life, you look at the future, you get more worried to such an extent that there are those of us, because of what we see in the future, we end up putting our head in the sand in a way that we don't want to think about the future. We live our lives like, we just want to do things for now. We just live for now. We don't want to worry about the future. We don't want to plan. As long as I'm here, we don't want to be thinking about all this, because we don't have a good relationship, Lucia, with the future. Now, above all, it is also important to have the good relationship with the present. Have a good relationship with the present. Today is an opportunity. Today is a gift that you must appreciate and take with both hands and start working to make sure that today you do things that you need to do in order for you to have a good, better history. And also, because you appreciate today, you are able to plan ahead of time and be grateful that whatever opportunities, if I'm granted another day, then I will do this. This is where I want to see myself in the coming 5 years, in the coming 20 years. And then that is what I'm working towards. That is now when you are having a good relationship with the future, all right? And then how do you have a good relationship with the past? You have a good relationship with the past by making sure that you learn from the past. You don't dwell in the past, but we take lessons from the past and we do things better, not doing things trying to protect ourselves from the past, because you cannot protect yourself over something that has happened, but we can draw lessons from the past. We can draw lessons from things that have happened in the past, and we know that something good is going to happen in our lives, because the same God that was with me in the past is the same God that is with me in the present. So as you live your life as a couple, as you live your life as an individual, make sure that your life, your daily conduct, you've got a good and clean relationship with your past. You've got a good relationship and you appreciate the daily, today, as a gift. But also, as you celebrate today as a gift, you make sure that you do things that will take you towards the future that you are looking towards, you are looking forward to, all right? Because what you do today will become your history. What you do today will become your history. My friend, remember, you cannot change yesterday. Remember, you cannot change yesterday. Yes, it might have been painful experiences, but yesterday has got the ability to hold you, to anchor you back. And the more you give yesterday your attention, the more you give yesterday's pain your attention, nothing will change in your life. The more you give yesterday's hurts attention, nothing will change in your life. The more you give the pain that others have caused you, that happened yesterday, nothing will change in your life. When you give yesterday more attention, you end up becoming like a pillar of salt because you are not able to move on. When you are focused on yesterday, you will not be able to see the future. When you are focused on yesterday, the future becomes dim, the future becomes dark because your focus is on what has happened yesterday. That is why even when you are planning and you think of failure based on things that have happened yesterday. So tonight, let me encourage you, wherever you are, yesterday is gone. Today is an opportunity for you to do things better. Stop hunting yourself. Stop hating yourself. Stop hating yourself because of things that has happened yesterday. Stop holding grudges over those that have hurt you yesterday. Because the more you hold a grudge, the more you are holding on that pain. You are the one that is suffering. You are the one that continue to live in pain, while those that have hurt you are moving on with their lives. Remember, my friend, when we forgive and forget yesterday, it doesn't mean that we must trust those that have hurt us. We live and we forgive them and we move on in order for us to be free. We are setting ourselves free from the pain of yesterday. It reminds me of a woman that was rescued from danger. And as she was rescued and she had to run for her life, it is written that she looked back, and as she looked back, she ended up turning into a pillar of salt. And when I looked at that, and I thought to myself that there are a lot of people in their lives that are bitter. There are a lot of people that are angry. There are a lot of people that are talking bad about marriages. They are talking bad about relationships. They are talking bad about things that are about childhood. And to such an extent that when you are looking your life and you are living your life looking back, you end up making even your children to live according to the experience that you have gone through, and then denying your children an opportunity to see life differently. Now, it is important, ladies and gentlemen, that we have a good and healthy relationship with our past. And how do we do that? As I said, that we learn from our past, and then we make sure that we have a good and healthy relationship with the future. And then how do we do that? We don't worry about the future, but we know who holds the future. We don't worry about the future, but we plan for the future. We put things in place. We are making sure every day that we know that how the actions of today will relate with the future. I'm going to repeat that. We make sure that daily, as we live today, we make sure that what we do today, our thoughts and our actions of today are in line with what we want to see in the future. We make sure that how we spend our time and our money in the present align with the future that we want to see. We make sure that the kind of company, the friends that we keep around us are aligned with the future that we want to see. We make sure that our studies, what we study, what we work on a daily basis is aligned with the future. When you are sure about the future and where you see yourself, you will also be able to know what kind of a partner, a life partner you need. You will know what kind of studies to take. You will know what kind of people to follow on Facebook, on Instagram. You will know what kind of books and movies to watch. You will know how to look after your body because you are looking into the future. You don't spend time worrying yourself about the future, but you make sure that today you do and you act in such a way that will connect you with your future. Remember, my friend, wherever you are, whoever you are, the future is coming. Look, my friend, whether you like it or you don't like it, 2023 is coming. But the question is, where will you be in 2026? But you are saying to me, Andrew, I don't know. I can't say where I will be in 2026. But what I want you to encourage is that you plan, you choose where you want to be in 2026. Because for sure, 2026 is coming. 2030 is coming. 2050 is coming. 2060 is coming. And the question is that where will you be? Because then when I understand where will I be in 2026, where I will be in 2030, I will start to plan around it. I will start to work around it. I will start to ask myself that there are my children. They are at this age now in 2026. my children is 11, my daughter is 16, but in the coming 10 years, in the coming 5 years, where will they be? Where will they be studying? And as I do that, then it helps me in order to plan and not to worry about tomorrow, because I have put measures in place. But the most important day that you must always appreciate and hold close to you is today, right? When you wake up in the morning, the first thing that you need to do is to say, thank God I am awake. Thank God I am alive. I have been given another opportunity to do things better. I've been given another opportunity that I will not waste worrying about things that I tried to do yesterday and they did not succeed. I will not spend my time worried about things and those that have tried to hurt me yesterday, because when I worry about those that have tried to hurt me yesterday, then I am stuck. I become their slave even when they are out of my life. But I create a good and a healthy relationship with yesterday. My friend, wherever you are, I don't know what has happened yesterday. I don't know what has happened 5 years ago. I don't know what has happened in your life. I don't know what you have lost. I don't know what you have gained. But maybe wherever you are, you can't wait for 2021 to pass by. You are praying and you are saying that, but can this year just go by because of the pain that I have gone through? Let me tell you, my friend, you are not the first one to go through pain. You are not the first one to experience what you are experiencing. There are a lot of people that have lost most important people in their lives. But one thing that I can tell you is that these too will pass. Whatever you are going through, these too shall pass. Even the pain that you are going through, you will look back one day and say, wow, I can't believe that I've lived through 2021. I can't believe that I have lived through coronavirus. I can't believe that I have lived through such hard times, but I have survived. How will you say I have survived? Because you chose, you made a choice in the midst of pain. You make a choice in the midst where it hurts so bad. You make a choice in the midst of all the hard feelings, sleepless nights, where you are worried, how will my children make it? In the midst of all those things, you make a choice to say that I appreciate today. I will think better thoughts today, and I will make sure that I put more efforts today, because it's another opportunity. In the midst of coronavirus, in the midst of unemployment, in the midst of exams that are hard, in the midst of where you are worried, where you will get the money to pay for electricity and to pay for your debts, I want to assure you that this is not the end of the world. What you are going through is going to pass. What you are going through is not there forever, but you are coming out a better person with a better story to tell. With a better story to tell. One day, hey, you will look back and say, yes, thank God for what has happened in my life, because everything has actually worked together for my good. Yes, it is painful. Yes, it is sad. I don't know how I will move on. But one thing that I know, as long as I am breathing, as long as I still can appreciate the little that I have, all right? Appreciate the little that you have. One of the challenges in life is that most of us, we fail to appreciate what we have. We live our lives worried and thinking that if only I can just get lotto, if only I can get promotion, if only I can get married, if only I can buy a new car. And once you achieve those things, once those things comes into your life, you realize that there is more to life than getting married. There is more to life than getting a promotion. There is more to life than being a billionaire or a millionaire. There is more to life than having a child. There is more to life than winning the elections. There is more to life than finishing the course. That is why some of us, or some of the people, are frustrated now because they've studied hard for so many years, and then now they are not getting employment, because in their mind they always thought that if only I can get that, things will be better. That is why I am saying tonight that learn to appreciate today. Learn to make sure that today becomes the best day of your life. Learn to appreciate those that are around you. Learn to appreciate the fact that you still have your parents. Learn to appreciate the fact that you've still got your brother, you still got your sister. Learn to appreciate the fact that you still can wake up and go to work or work from home and still get paid. Learn to appreciate today and take today as a gift. Take today as a gift that you need to appreciate. All right? So it is very much important, ladies and gentlemen, that in your quest to want to grow, in your quest to want to become a better person, in your quest to want to have a good relationship with yourself, you learn and to appreciate the things that you have. And the first thing that you have to appreciate, you might be saying, but Andrew, I've got nothing. I've got nothing to appreciate about the fact that you are alive. The fact that you are alive. There is someone that is sitting, that has left a mansion, a queen bed, water bed, with all the nice classy linen. The person is sitting, sleeping in a 3/4 bed in a hospital. Someone is praying and asking for a kidney donation. If you say you don't have anything, your kidneys are working well. Your heart is working well. Your lungs are working well. Right? You've got a good eyesight. If you're saying that things are really bad, can you start focusing on the things about your life that you can appreciate, things that you can take seriously? All right. As I come to the end, and I want to appreciate those that are continue to comment on the posts that I'm putting on my Facebook page, on my WhatsApp, those that have got my number, and those that are continue to give inputs as I post. As you can see that I time and again daily I post. And wow, some of you are asking, but Andrew, how do you get these things? Where do you get these things? No, it's not a magic, ladies and gentlemen. When you see me posting stuff, is because it's what I am eating. I'm not telling you these things because I am from some supernatural whatever. No, it is things that I am eating daily. As I feed my body with food, I intentionally choose to feed my mind. So every morning when I wake up, there is some people that I've chosen to be my mentors. All right? Then these people, some are on YouTube. Some I've bought their books. Some I bought their CDs. In my car, when I get into my car, I choose what I listen to. All right? When I wake up in the morning, I choose what I listen to. All right. When I'm working during the day, I choose what I'm listening to. If now, for example, now in this week, I'm realizing that now it is more about politics. It's more about people making promises. So I've made a decision that, okay, I'm not going to focus on the news too much as I'm going to be driving. All right. I make sure that at least I listen to the news in that 5 minutes. All right. And then from there, I'm over. Then I switch on to a downloaded YouTube video. Right. There are some people like Jim Rohn that I listen to. There's Reverend Ike. Some of these people that I'm talking about that I listen to, they've recorded their things many years back, but I make a choice to listen to them. And as I listen to them, I am influenced and mentored by the most experienced people in the world, the millionaires, the billionaires, people who have influenced the world. And now because I'm hearing them, they are putting stuff into my mind, and automatically I start to speak. All right? As I speak, I just flow. Where is the flow coming in? The flow comes in because of what I intentionally feed my mind. That gives me hope. That gives me ability to deal with my past, and also to appreciate today, and also to plan for tomorrow. So be intentional in how you live your life. Don't just live your life. Don't just listen because you have to listen, right? Don't just read because you have to read, right? But be intentional about what you feed your mind. Be intentional. Read about the problems. That is one of the things that I have mentioned in the week. Allow me to read some of the things that I have put in the week. On the 17th of September, I wrote, it is interesting that we all want to see change in our society, and we want to see change at work, at family, and in our lives. But we fail to understand we are responsible for that change. And this is where some of the problems that we are facing. A husband expects the wife to change, while the wife expects the husband to change. They even book a session, to say that, no, let's go to Andrew for counseling, And when a person comes even to Andrew, they come with the intention of wanting to change the other person. That is why you are sitting with your problem now, and you are saying that, no, he doesn't want to come for counseling, or she doesn't want to come for challenge. It's not about the person. It's about you. If you can empower yourself, even though the person doesn't want to come to counseling, you will know how best to work with the person, whether it be a colleague at work who is giving you a hard time. Come book a session. Let us help you to know how to deal. Change yourself, all right? Might be a mother-father relationship, mother-child relationship, or sibling relationship. Book a session. Let us help you, because we want to empower you. As you change, things around you will start to change, all right? As you change, you will see that you are empowered. You will see that you got abilities. You are able to understand things better, because now you have found that you are able to talk to someone that is outside of the pot. But when you are in the pot and you are burning and you are frying in there, it might be difficult for you to understand and to see what is really happening. So book a session, make an appointment, and then let us help you to deal with that situation. All right? We can help you to deal with the situation. We take time blaming others. We blame the government. We blame our family members. We blame our cousins. We blame apartheid. We blame the system. We blame the counselors. But we don't take responsibility about our lives and what is happening in our lives. So it is important that wherever you are, whatever you're doing, introspect, look into yourself, and then ask yourself, where am I doing wrong? How did I find myself in this situation? All right? How did you find yourself? That is what we can help you with. All right? The best start to change anything is changing yourself. Remember, you don't have powers and authority to change anyone but yourself. So stop expecting others to change and start working on yourself. Fix your personal goals. Find out why you are here on earth. Find out why are you working in the same company that you are working. Why are you in the same position? The other some of you are frustrated because it has been 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. You are doing the same thing. Your life is so monotonous. Is so, everything is like. And then when something small comes and disturbs you, your world is falling apart because you have challenge your life in a way. And some of the problems and some of the supervisors and the managers that make our life a living hell, they are there for us to start thinking out of the box. So the only person that can change is you, not your spouse, not another person. All right. So the other thing that I want to encourage you to do as I come to the closure is that don't spend time praying and hoping that things will be easy in life. All right. But pray to be better. My friend, let me tell you, things will be tough. I must say this. You are now just a junior. You are praying that you must be a senior. And you think that things will be better. No. All right. Things will be tough. Things are tough in life. And don't pray for easy life, but pray for a better life, that in the midst of the hard times that I go through, let me come out a better person. In the midst of the challenges that I've experienced, let me come out a better person. Stop praying for less problem and instead pray for more skills. Because remember that some of the problems that we face in our lives releases the abilities, the hidden abilities within us. Some of the problems that you are facing will push you for a position that you have never thought you will be able to get. Some of the problems that you are facing will push you to start a business that you never thought you will start. Some of the problem that you are facing in your life will make you to be a better person. So pray for skills that out of every problem that you are facing, you should come out with better skills. All right? So stop. Don't keep praying for less challenges in your life, but pray for more wisdom. Because look, we see and see that you've got wisdom through challenges. Joseph was seen to be a wise man because of the problems. So problems are there, challenges are there to reveal wisdom, to reveal our abilities that we never thought that we are having. Okay? Because problems are there to make us better. Let your attitudes towards any problem, when you are facing a challenge, when you are facing a problem, ask yourself this question: what am I supposed to learn from this challenge? What am I supposed to learn? What can I learn? How did I end up here? Don't blame. You see, once you blame someone for what is the challenges that you are facing in your life, you are already cutting yourself from solution. You don't see the solution coming from you, but you are blaming someone. All right? Once you blame the witches, once you blame the devil, once you blame those that are jealous, once you give the responsibility over to someone, it's no longer about you. It's not. That's why you will go to prophets to pray for you. You will go to inyangas to go and solve your problem, because you don't see yourself capable to solve your challenges. So the solution is not outside there. The solution is already within that problem. Remember this, my friend. Every good thing is wrapped around with some challenges. And once you can focus to ask yourself, what am I supposed to learn from this? What good can come out of this? Because all things work together for your good. It is painful, but everything works together for your good. All right? Number 2, you ask yourself, how will this work out for my good? How will this benefit me at the end of the day? And then when you ask yourself that question, you are able to fight on. It's not easy for you to give up. All right? Because you are looking to say that, yes, I'm happy. I am excited. I count it all joy because of these challenges, because I know something good is going to come out of this situation. It is painful. It is sad. It's frustrating, but something good is going to come out of this. All right. And then the other question that you need to learn or to ask yourself is that, what skills, the skills that are necessary for you to conquer or to go through the problem? What are the kind of skills that you can acquire to go through the problems. Then other one, which is a parcella that I can give on top of that, is that you can ask yourself, who are the people that have gone through the same challenges? Who are the people that have gone through the same challenges? And then what kind of people do I need in my life to go through what I'm going through? Who are the kind of people? What are the kind of people that I need in order to go through what I'm going through? And as you do that, and then you will realize that there are some people that you will need to pay in order for you to go through whatever you're going through. In other words, you might need to consult a doctor in order to understand what you're going through. Okay, you might need, if you got a toothache, you might need to consult Dr. Sragwana, because his area of specialties. All right, if you got financial crisis, you are looking for someone in finances. You cannot have a toothache and then from there go to someone that is working with bricks to say to the person, help me, I've got a toothache. No, you will be really running amok. So identify the right people that you need in your life in order for you to get where you want to and where you want to go. As I said to you, that some of these people you might need to pay, but some are for free, right? Are for free. You can go to them. They are always willing to help you. So make a choice as you go through the problem. Remember that opportunities are most of the time wrapped in what you see as a problem. And this was inspired by Jim Rohn. All right. And then when I wrote against that, be careful that when the past calls or talks, don't look back or listen. Your past has nothing new to say but to remind you of the past. Some of you, time and again, you fall in love, the past starts screaming, Bazo hater, Bazo hater. You remember what he did to you. Then from there, quickly, you go and have a relationship with your past. So it is important that you don't allow the past to hold you back in your life. Don't allow the past. Don't listen to the past. Don't listen to the past. All right? And then I wrote again, I said to you, what has been written and recorded about what you're going through, the problem that you are facing, what has been written about it. That I wrote also on the 17th. Stop acting like what you are facing you are the first one to go through what you're going through. All right? So what do you know about the problem or the challenges that you are going through? What have you read about the challenge that you are going through? What has been written about the challenge that you are going through? Because you are not the first one. People are doing researches. People are writing. People are putting YouTube videos about their problems. And once you seek and you look for that thing, I'm telling you, you'll find something that you can relate to in your life. All right? Your dependency on one person's opinion, because some of you, you've got problems because you depended on one person. You just went to the doctor has told you this. You never went for a second opinion. You never even tried to read and to study about what they told you about. So if they tell you about a symptom, try by all means to study and to research about that problem. An empowered mind can deal with a lot of things in life. All right? Take yourself and your life seriously and learn about the problem that you are facing. There is power in the right knowledge. Knowledge is power, but it must be a right knowledge, because there's some wrong knowledge that are going around here. So don't just get everything. Make sure that you choose what is best for you. All right. And next week, I hope I'll deal with the issue of cheating in a relationship. And then lastly, I said, make a habit, which I wrote today, make a habit of finishing whatever you start. Take time. It might take time to start something, but once you start something, finish it. You know, things that are not finished in life, they become like ghosts. They become like the past. When you have done something and you have conquered, you are always looking forward. You are always saying that, but how can I make things better? I've done it before and I've got it right. And I can do it. But if you start things and you don't finish, I'm telling you, it will haunt you like a zombie. You know, you'll feel like unalitokoloshi. Some of you are saying that you've got bad luck. Some of you are saying you're feeling like, you know, my things are not working out. It's because of things that you did not finish in your life. But if you choose to start something, make sure that you finish it. All right? Make sure. Because you don't want to go around. I know that pain. It stops everything. Some of you, you are left with 2 modules. You are working, but you are left with 2 modules to finish your degree, to finish your studies. Go back, go register. UNISA is open. UNISA is open if you are working. Some of you need just to drop everything and go back to school. One of the things about life, you'll ask yourself, but how am I going to survive? I'm telling you, you will survive. The fact is that you're not going to die. But as long as you don't finish that thing that you have started, it will want you for the rest of your life. So make a decision to go and finish that which you have started. If it is not possible to go and finish it, start something that you will finish. And stop biting big pieces. Can I just say this? I normally say that you don't have to go to university, for example, and say, I'm registering for a degree straight. You can even start with a higher certificate and move to a diploma and move to a degree. And the more you finish the higher certificate, you get that excitement. I've done it. Then after the higher certificate, then you register another year. Then it's 2 years. You get the diploma. I've got it. I'm graduating. And then the more you are graduating, the more it excites you. Then from there you said, I've done it now. Let me register other modules. And you register modules, then you do your degree. And once you do a degree, you said, I can go for honors. Then it's just part of you. But the problem is that we become, how could we put it? We just want to go through ourselves. And when we fall so hard that the whole world shakes. Right? So it is important, ladies and gentlemen, that you continue to grow. And what is important that I want you to go out with today is that forget about yesterday. Only thing that you can get from yesterday is the lessons. Today, you are given an opportunity to make sure that whatever you do today speaks to the future that you want to see. The future is bright. Yes, it's dark. Yes, there is corona, but the future always remain bright. This is your brother, and this is your relationship coach, Andrew Spama. Remember that we accept all the medical aids, and also we take cash, and also we are on radio tomorrow, Botlokwa Community Radio at 11:25, and also we are on Radio Bob, and then we are also on TUT FM and many other channels that you can get us through. We are looking forward to engage with you. Send us a message, and then we are also open for face-to-face interaction. We are in Pretoria. If Utsonali Mr. Sarakwana, you are in Botlokwa and you want a session, we also do Zoom. Or those that are in the UK, we do Zoom sessions, and then we walk with you. But above all, I thank you. I appreciate you. You are the best, and I'm honored to serve you. Thank you very much. God bless. Thank you.